of us are busy creating our own life. Mm, Every day, each one of us create our own life. When at 50, I had a debilitating stroke and was paralyzed on the right side of my body. Nobody did that to me. I created that. I was living from fear, and all I experienced, all I lived from fear, accumulated in that moment in a stroke. We do that. We create our life. And we've got a choice. I make it simple for myself. We choose love as the creative energy, energy in motion, love the creative emotion, the creative energy emotion. We can choose love as our creative energy, or we can choose fear as our creative energy. Most of us, and there's no malice in it, there's no shame or blame or guilt, but most of us, we come into life with fear already sewn into us. And as we are children, we take that thread, it's given to us, and we keep on sewing with that fear thread. We keep on sewing our life, trying to prove our worthiness, not good enough, afraid, anxious, worried. There's lack, there's not enough. I am not enough. I've got to compete for resources. We come into life with fear as our needle and thread, and we keep on sewing with it, surviving life, surviving days, with glimpses of joy, glimpses of happiness, glimpses of peace. We are creating our life. It's not something we need to learn how to do. What we can do is we can notice the thread that we use to sew our life. We can notice if it is a thread of love or a thread of fear. For me, without knowing it, unbeknownst to me, I was sewing with a thread of fear. That doesn't mean that there was no love. Love is always there. We're wrapped in light, Genesis tells us. We're wrapped in light. They, spirit and earth, wrapped us in light, kept us safe. They didn't dress us in leather clothing, like we're so often told. They wrapped us in celestial light to keep us safe. They blessed us with permission and ability. They made us from love in their image. It's in us. We are love. We can notice which thread we're using to sew our life, and we can choose to unravel if we don't like the thread, and to take another thread and to start sewing our life with that thread, with a thread of love. So it's not so much about starting to manifest or starting to create your life. Everyone's doing it. We're doing it. It is about intentionally. I think Wayne Dyer talks a lot about intention. It is about intentionally choosing the thread with which you want to sew your life. Love, she's got beautiful children. Joy, peace, happiness, pleasure, safety, worthiness, novelty, grace, kindness, patience, self-control. I must still share something with you about self-control next time. When we sew with a different thread, something new comes into being. Abundance. Water turns into wine, and we are in green pastures and waters of rest, and a few bread loaves and a few fish. They can feed a multitude? What thread are you using?